等你下课，快了。那你是几点下课啊？我也不知道哎。哈，没关系啦。等一下啊，我刚按到什么东西？哎，不知道按到什么东西，算了，没关系。好，等我一下哦。等我一下哦。等我一下哦，大家，我看一下东西。等我一下下，一下下。好，我们今天要玩的就是这个《哈利波特》。那然后是 Switch 的版本，没错。哎呦，好，音讯语言要听英文好了。啊，这是什么东西？我看一下哦，我看一下哦，这个应该不用设定吧？没关系啊，就这样把它预设就好了。继续。随便啊，就都接受吧。这是什么东西？跳过，我懒惰，耶！这是什么？领取。啊？我怎么有这么多东西啊？这是什么？这又是什么？怎么那么多？有机会看离得真貌吗？没有哦，目前没有打算，就是暂时都不会有打算。这是什么东西？调整滑感机至几乎看不见影像，什么意思？就这样吗？啊，这样是看不见的意思吗？应该是吧。哦，我懂了。哦，机制看不见。哦。就不要看见那个就对了。好，这样子。 噔。很高兴通知您已获选成为霍格华兹。学期将于9月1日开始。现在已经11月了耶！天哪，没有关系啦。这个是捏角色吗？我会不会玩很久都在捏角色啊？天哪！要选谁呢？选谁呢？这个是什么？哦哇，这什么意思？这是脸型吗？对耶。我应该先念完角色再来开台的齁，可恶！没有关系啦。哇哇哇！好多哦。随便啦，这是什么？眼镜？不要。肤色。哎呦，发型好多哦，我要看到什么时候？大概看一看呢。哎呦，大概看一看就可以了。它有什么发色啊？哦，哦哇哦，按错了。好多发色哦，捏一个跟我头发像一点的吗？这样子吗？这个感觉像一点吗？疤痕跟印记、雀斑，有没有0的选项啊？这个吗？这什么东西？这什么东西？我有看没有懂，没有关系啦。眼睛颜色，没有粉红色吗？不然就这个吧，中中的之类的。对，随便啦。那这个是什么？语气。
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. That was quite something. It was wonderful. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
故事难度。容易一般，那就一般就好了吧。名字、姓氏，没有想过哎呀！天哪，名字、姓氏，我要姓什么？我不知道哎。名字，这样子啊，这样子。我要姓什么啊？我不知道。我要姓什么？我要姓什么？天哪！没有任何想法，那再送他一个礼，我们来叠字。还有取名字这种东西，我最不会了。哎，随便啊。放学了，放学了，恭喜！我不会取名字啦，姓氏是要姓什么我不知道啊。对，没关系啊，名字后面可以改吗？我不知道哎，我偷查一下，名字后面可以改的话，我现在就乱取。等我一下哦，名字后面到底能不能改啊？ 噔噔噔噔噔。啊，好像不能改耶！天哪，那我名字要取什么啊？名字后面不能改，救命！唉，啊，讨厌！哇，名字后面不能改耶！啊，随便啦，那就这样啦，管他，不能改就算了。那音量太大太小声，再跟我讲一下哦，因为我今天开始前有重新调了一下。
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well,
等一下，这样名字好难看哦。等一下，我的名字这样好难看哦。直接先遇到取名障碍耶。
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
我们应该等一下，不行，我要弄一个。啊，好奇怪哦。可以把它删掉吗？等我一下，我想把它。等一下，哎呦，不行，这样太奇怪了。等一下，我要把它删掉。这样名字太奇怪了啦！天哪！我要把它删掉，要怎么删？我真的是应该先做功课再来玩。太诡异了，大家！等一下，给大家听个 BGM。等一下啦，我找不到要去哪里删，救命！对，等一下，要怎么？不是清楚用户啊？啊，这个。OK。我们直接，这样名字太奇怪了，天哪！我要姓什么啊？这样可以了吗？这样有接回来吗？我的画面嘞？等一下，怎么会这样？等一下啊！这样子，我的画面呢？出不来了，大家啊！出来了！哎，啊，怎么变这样？怎么变这样？哇！哦，好了。啊，继续，我们直接重来。没错，不能接受那奇怪的名字。虽然我还是没有解决那些奇怪的名字的那个。有没有人要帮我取名字啊？按不下去嘞！天哪，怎么会宕机了啦？哇哦，我没有把 BGM 关掉。我的天哪，都开始播多久了？我们还没进入游戏了。我的天哪，都已经快要20分钟了，我还没开始玩。 我也是想说就叫梨儿，可是他那边就要打姓氏嘛，姓氏就很奇怪了呀，哼。啊，这又是选什么？其实我还没搞懂，这是在选什么？身体吗？可是后面不是都可以那个改吗？后面不是都还可以自定吗？英文，心理名额也不是不行啦！我的天哪！我刚的眼睛颜色去哪了？这个吗？
I am indeed a student.
这个，
It was wonderful.
这个。
A few cobwebs and
又
some
来了
dust.
这个奇怪的环节。英文也不是不行，但是英文的话，我还是有姓氏的问题啊，怎么会这样？这样还是有姓氏的问题啊。
Nothing to be concerned about.
算了，还是中文好了，因为刚刚它里面的都啊。对，还是我现在随便 Google 一个姓黎名额。我想一下，我想一下哦，姓黎名额吗？好像也不是不行，反正它都接在一起，应该可以吧？应该。取名字好困难哦。哎，我是不是打反？这个才是姓氏哎。Hello， 还是我现在随便 Google 一个什么蔡奇阿米亚的姓氏，等一下，我偷看一下，真的不能，后面真的不能改哦，救命哦！等一下，不然就随便打。哦耶！为什么是这个耶？哦耶！我的天哪！哦，聪明哦，对耶，好聪明哦，好聪明哦，差点就按确认了。啊，按太快了，好聪明哦！谢了，差点就用奇怪的名字去上学了。哎，怎么不能按大写？啊，这里。聪明，谢了。好。刚放学就看到李代直播，谢了，哈哈哈哈。
Ah, it appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
没有，我都没有练习
I'm
哦。
quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
声音有太大太小声在跟我说哦，大家，因为我今天开始前重新调了一下设备，没错。
Before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
这什么东西？妖精叛变没有看过哦。
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
that she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
Presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
哇哦，哇哦，天哪！哇！哇！刚怎么了？我没有看到。哈？刚怎么了？
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
按下什么？按下去吗？这样子。
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
现在我们要干嘛？查看
I'm
周
feeling
遭。
better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Wow. 好酷哦！
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
我想喝东西，等一下。
Mind your step.
他要干嘛？去找他吗？好。
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question.
B B 是哪一个？哦，这
Miriam
个。
spent years
哎呀，
searching
好
for。evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
啊！
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
啊，我怎么
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the
跳下
port
去？不
key,
知道会怎样哎，可以跳
but
下
I
去吗
am？ certain it was to do with that search. Ah,
可不可以
there's the
跳下
path down
去？
below. This way.
哎，不行哎，不能跳下去哎。
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
哎呦，这
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were
使用魔
practicing.
杖的成果吗？我没有用
Focus
过，
on the
要怎么
center.
用啊？哈，不会用啊！莉亚，莉亚是哪一颗？哦，这一颗。OK。啊，瞄错地方。啊，这样子好。哇，我超棒！
Excellent.
哦，继续。好。好。哇！走路不看路
That
就
was
是
a
会
bit
这样，
rougher than I'd expected.
跌下去。
Ah, up there.
Up there， 高了吧！我的天哪！
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself.
怎样？要干嘛？做好什么准备？
Reparo.
OK。
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That
Yes,
portkey
Nanny.
led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
我看一下，按住，好，探索废墟，是要到那个点吗？什么意思？是要到那个点吗？我要怎么过去啊？走这边吗？或者是一个路痴，这里可以吗？这样子绕过去，可以啦，我超聪明的吧？ 天哪，我太聪明了！会。
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? There's a thing!
这要干嘛？然后嘞？
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
与魔法互动什么意思？要怎么互动啊？要怎么互动啊？要怎么互动？靠近可以调查哦。
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
看看，唤醒妖精。有个打呼声哎，天哪！等我一下，大家等我一下，我回一下讯息。等一下啦，我老板在问我东西，等一下下哦，等我一下下哦。 你们先听一下他的打呼声。OK， 好了，我回好了，我很速度，没错。
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment.
梨儿爷爷。
Here.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
The key.
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
Take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
好远哦！天哪！
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
那红红的光是什么东西？
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door. Wait.
啊，然后啊，
Best of luck.
然后我们就被关进来了吗
was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
L 在哪里 ？L 好。什么意思？我看一下。哎，为什么爆掉了？什么意思？等一下。啊，什么意思？等一下。这样，为什么不是到那边按 A 吗？喂，为什么？刚是转方向了，所以是怎么转方向？哇哦！哦，可以转方向哦！哇哦！等一下，我可以，好，我成功了。好，哼哼。
There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
为什么是我带路？ Lumos.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Revelio. I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Wow!
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
然后嘞，我现在要，确定如何进行，什么意思？随便按这样子。有了，哦，我超聪明的啦。
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
哈，我超聪明的啦。那路莫斯在哪里 ？X 还要按2个，我真的会记得这些咒语怎么按吗？我不觉得。我按错了。
Almost.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
然后弄到一样吗？弄到一样，然后他就要站起来了，然后他刚。哦哇哦，哇哦，哇！太坏了吧！我让他可以动，然后他要攻击我，不懂得感恩呢，太坏了吧！我要打他吗？我是要打他吗？随便啦。啊！等一下，后面啊！等一下啊！我飞出去了。哦哇！我要死了。为什么我明明就有按？哇哦！我明明就有按的。哦。有啊，我有按，然后他们还是打到我了。我的盾太烂了，还是我的时机放太烂了。作弊！他从旁边攻击。人家睡得好好，被我吵醒了吗？哪有，他睡太久了，我叫他起床。现在已经是下午大概5点50了，该起床了，要6点了，要吃饭了。我是叫他起床吃饭，我是叫他起床啊，吃饭。原来我不是要攻击他，我是要防御他。我不是按了吼。我没看到他从旁边过来，他太过分了。然后我，不是我没了。我没了，大家。哼！圈圈消失的瞬间按好。圈圈哪里有圈圈？我看到圈圈了，但是我没按到。再来一次。有了。有没有人要打我？快点！3次 ，OK， 利R 是哪一个？这个哦，好，我超棒。然后嘞，紧跟好。
Professor Fig! Professor, where are you?
Where are you?
This isn't good.
Protego! 按错了。
Lumos. Where am I supposed to go?
我要去哪里呢？找到。
What's happening?
找不到。
The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
哪里有踪迹来着？这里。看到了这个亮亮的东东。
Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glowing.
天哪，又有想骗我，我是不会让他动的。可是为什么任务叫我启动雕像？这太过分了吧！我就不想启动它。怎么可以这样？ 主播安安你好。啊，我忘记，要怎么按？啊，这个对。啊，讨厌。
Lumos。
听说 Switch 画质很差，没错，我也是这么听说的。可是我没有 PS5啊，我又怕笔电跑不动啊，所以就对啊，对，现在
I need to align these statues with their reflections. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
他东攻击的太快了，这是作弊，他们怎么可以3打1？还从后面，太坏了！哦。我先后时间按住，太坏了！等一下后面为什么会有？什么意思？按住破心户？这样吗？他要打我了吗？我没有按到。我没有按到。我不是按住了吗？我要死掉了！等一下。为什么我会按到2？他从旁边攻击，太坏了吧！他们都是偷袭的太坏了！那怎么还有？被作弊呢！没了吧？真是的。路呢？3打1，但你是刚入学就大伤4方的1年级，但还是作弊啦，不行这样啦。这不是教学关吗？没错，这是教学关。然后我就已经没了，哇，不好才教学关我就打到不行，我真的是非常优秀的新学生，没错。怎么会这样？我也不知道怎么会这样，太过分了，怎么会这样？救命！我就应该去玩动物森友会 DLC 的。我玩什么霍格华兹啊？可恶！
How did you?
我应该去玩我的动物森友会 DLC 的。
But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder. Follow my lead.
直接轰键换游戏，哇，是很好的点子呢。可是教学关，我不知道存档点在哪，是不是应该先玩到后面才能存档啊？还是下次打开它就会在这里啊？我不知道现在关掉它会不会叫我下次重新开始。
It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it.
哇，他们这样就是随便把责任丢给其他人，太坏了吧！他们随便把责任丢给其他人呢。
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been
主播有看过《哈利波特》吗？有啊，我那个小说全部都看完，电影也全部都看完了。我是说那个1到7集的部分。
Someone's coming.
然后剩下多的什么怪物系列的啊，那个什么被诅咒的孩子啊，还没看。
I was right. Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
真的很喜欢哈利波特哎，好看。
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
哇，可怜哦！哇，他好坏哦。
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
哇！我飞走了。哇，这什么东东？怎么好像比刚刚更大只？天哪！所以我说他为什么 所以我说他为什么不闪开？这是我以后要打的东东哦。哦，不好哎。
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems
谢谢
those who
你的
set
贴
up the
心提
pensive,
醒哎，
the
哇
locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
我终于要进霍格华兹了吗？我们开始玩了1个小时才要进霍格华兹，我的天哪！希望有20分钟是被我浪费掉的。哇，好漂亮哦，好赞哦！啊，按错了，我要按截图啊！我按错了，等一下，我要按截图，按到跳出。噔噔噔，读取中。这边有一个被我挡住的那个读取的小图案，在这边挡回去。他跑好久哦，他跑好久哦，跑好久哦。放个 BGM， 当主题乐园逛逛还 OK。我就是很想逛霍格华兹里面啊，好棒的感觉啊！开始了，哇，漂亮！
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry.
Yeah.
They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
没问题，我帮你保密。
Ready for the sorting ceremony?
.他们在干嘛？眼神交流吗？
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were
Over.
complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions, certain expectations.
我等不及想要开始探索了，
I'm
谁要
looking
上课
forward to
啊？
exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
谁要上课啊？我要逛啦。
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder. I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
我忘记哪一个是蓝色的，是忠诚吗？是吗？我忘记了蓝色的是哪一个？我想要选蓝色的雷文克劳，因为它的那个交易厅很漂亮，我真的很想进去看一下。哪一个啊？等一下，是吗？不是雷文克劳是智慧跟创造力，智慧跟创造力哈？可是这里没有啊，怎么回事？等一下，啊，救命！等一下，什么意思？啊，等一下，创造力、学习、领悟，啊，怎么都没有？那到底是什么？啊，等一下，等一下，等一下，是要选哪个啊？我怎么记得是第3个？可是好像又不太像。赫夫帕夫永远是最没存在感的一个，没有那赫夫帕夫，其实我原本有考虑，因为他可以进阿兹卡班，感觉很酷。等一下，到底是哪一个？等一下，我选错，我又要关掉重来，我好不容易打到这里耶！救命！还是按进去它可以那个，可以按进去是可以看的样子。
sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend.
是吗？
I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you?
我的天
You
哪！
are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in
不对，按错
Hufflepuff.
错了，不是，等一下，差点。
And you've a ready mind, quick to learn.
这个，我封面都做蓝色了。
Ravenclaw.
蓝色的，呵呵。但其实我还有玩那个哈利波特的手游，那个叫什么？魔法觉醒，我是选那个格莱芬多。
injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
我本来其实一直在玩游戏的时候都是选格莱芬多的，但是这次那个雷文克劳的交易厅实在是哇，看那个图片哇太漂亮了，我好想进去看一下哦。然后我又很懒惰玩4遍，所以就对。
I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct
教
honor
一
to
瓶
show you
好
to
想
your
看
common
哦
room.
哇
Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw Common Room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
天啊
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
哇，好漂亮啊！
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
我想，哇！下楼是什么？哎，下楼是按照路线走哦。我看看那我看看上面，上面是什么？我看一下嘛。 到底是上楼是按照路线走，还是下楼是按照路线走啊？哦，这样就上来了。那我要下去看看，下面是什么？下面是什么？我想看。别人的房间吗？可以进去吗？哎，可以哎，这是别人的房间吗？ 哦，所以都是别人的房间。哦，哦，好吧，那就上去。
That's just brilliant, Ami. This should be interesting. You'd think you could.
那在上面是什么？ 是哪里？好漂亮哦！这什么东西？哇，好漂亮哦！好赞哦！哇！这是什么？这谁房间啊？不知道，随便啦。 哇，赞呢！等级2。哇，赞赞，好棒好棒！
This should be interesting.
这边这个，你。
One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
他好坏哦。
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. You survived a rather harrowing trip here.
我很期待，对，
I'm
我
glad
很
to be
期待
here.。 Ready for classes to
但是我
start.
没有准备好上课，
Glad to hear it.
我只准备好
Truly,
攻
there's
校园
no
而已。
reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
这边
Deep breath.
这边先好了
I'm。not sure this is the right spot.
对话。
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
我其实并不晓得，
He
哈
did
哈，
teach
我
me
真
a
的不
few
知道
things。before term, but that's all I can tell you.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
什么？
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
还有一个在这里。
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could... Ah! That is not how that... Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley's looking for you just outside. You'd best not keep her waiting.
That new fifth year. I wonder where they're from.
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
Lumos. Lumos.
要怎么出去啊？ 哎，要怎么出去啊？哦，这里。哦，这里。
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
去哪？所以跟着他，好。
This way.
This way.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Lore.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Lumos.
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
是按哪个啊？啊，这个好。开启，看一下怎样。好哦。哦。哇哦。Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Cool 呢，好酷哦。
Lumos.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
啊，一定要上课吗？不太想哎。
Lumos. Revelio.
Cool. 哇哦，这是干嘛？为什么不能开？他在看我哎，不能留下来玩一下吗？这还有什么东西？哦，他又在看我哎，等一下啦，散步嘛，这是什么？
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
开启地图，然后呢？哇哦！哦，这个吗？穿梭。 跑好久哦。哇，好久哦。我晚餐要吃什么啊？
And here we are.
好了。
Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Ronan certainly employs great teachers. While I don't always...
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class.
这是好消息吗？有额外的作业是好消息吗？骗我吧！
Earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes.
Oh?
You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
没有，我什么都没说。
But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
打开，好，看一下要干嘛。哦吼，
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
出席黑魔法防御课。
Potato.
哇，好漂亮哦！等一下，我看一下现在要去哪里啊？是要走过去吗？地图刚不是有地图可以用？不对，不是这个。那算了，走过去。走哪走哪？不能出去啊？什么意思？哦，可以了，可以。对。等一下。流鼻水。跟着走这里。任务开始。
Is that all you've got? Bombard! Levioso!
Professor Hecat! Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Leviosa.
A levitation charm?
Levioso!
Leviosa.
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
哎，我看看，哇，太快了，太快了，太快了，太快了啦！好。Leviosa。
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
所以那个什么要怎么用啊？等一下要怎么用啊？嗯？那个要按哪一个啊？这个不对。这个哦。
Now the basic cast. Well done. Good. Now the basic cast. Well done.
Oh.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
破心话怎么用啊？救命！我忘记了啊。马上学就忘了。
This should be easy.
Nothing lucky about it.
This must be your first duel.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
You good?
How perceptive. Thank you.
We're always dueling through this adept. Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Rather good at it, aren't you?
等一下，我不擅长打架，我又没了。我天啊！我的天哪！我甚至还没看到我的血条在哪里，我就没了。所以我的血条在哪里啊
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This is your first duel.
I do enjoy students with this adept. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
什么意思？什么意思？啊哈！ 右下
Not
是
bad
啊，
for a beginner.
我没有看
You
到
give。as good as you get.
哼，
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the
好
challenge.
雷文克劳加
Points to
分。
Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
不要拍作业了，很喜欢我就不要给我作业。
All right,
No.
that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Leviosa. Ha. Lumos. Revelio.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a
我
knack
就是
for
个
it.
天才，
Be
没错
coy。if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
感觉很可疑。
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
下次见，拜拜。拜拜。这东西要怎么存档啊？还是关掉它就会存档啦？哦，怎样？哦，前往魔咒课要怎么去啊？魔咒课。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
养分怎么去这里？转弯，再转弯。天哪，好复杂的路啊！
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the legs.
这里吗？这里吗？这里好。
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
没有人。
I am afraid it is too late to study now.
书被拿走了，而且还是别人的。
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Thank you. Switch. 我看一下，好。OK。
Akio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Wow. 跑好久哦，怎么这么久哦？好了吗？噔噔噔噔噔。
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last point. Very good. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, excellent control there.
哇，掉下来
Hold your
了！
composure. That's it.
好。
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But
Yeah,
there's certainly
definitely.
no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
要干嘛？
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
嗯哼。
What's this?
Yes. No. 点，可恶，
That is how it's done.
好用，好用。
Brilliant.
啊
Let us see this.
完蛋了。把它撞下去的话算吗？可恶！
Very good.
哼，哼，哼，失手而已啦，哼。
Let us make this a bit more interesting,
不
shall
小
we?
心的啦，意外啦，哼。哼。
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. Yes!
啊！等一下，不可以掉下去。
Not to worry.
That is how it's done.
Excellent control there.
Let us see this. There we go. Quite impressive.
哈，失手啦，意外啦，不小心的啦，下次一定，下次一定，真的。
Very good, both of you. Well done.
跑好久哦，跑好久哦。
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
高兴你很理解。
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
很高兴
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
等一下，我专门跑到边边去了。啊，现在要干嘛？罗南教授。
A word, if you would.
哇，这里。
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often has lost.
Of course, Professor.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
接下来呢？接下来呢？然后要干嘛？我看一下。要干嘛？要干嘛？要干嘛？要干嘛？没有作业，要干嘛？我的地图要怎么开？刚学就忘，哇，一学就忘。现在要干嘛？现在要干嘛？天哪！我看一下，他刚说要干嘛，我忘记了。打开任务日志，好，打开。还是要先走一下这个支线。Okay.
Oh. Hello. How was your first day coming along? 我们来走走看支线。他说这东西什么时候可以存档啊？还是这样它已经有存档了呀？好远哦！我天哪，好远哦！啊，这里才对。哎，啊，这里亮亮的是什么东西？哎，啊！我天哪，好远！好远哦！我天哪！怎么这么远？这里有宝箱哎！宝箱，要怎么开啊？啊，这样子，好哎。是这里吗？好像不是。啊！好远啊！他在转圈圈。
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
有兴趣吗？我有兴趣吗？好啊，随
Of
便。
course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
现在还不行，
later.
以后
Come
再
back
来。
feeling up to it, if ever.
哇！算了，还是现在
Hello,
好了。
Lucan. I wanted to talk to you about crossed wands.
Ah, look who's back. So, care to step into the ring?
好，我准备好
Get me
了。
in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
新手回合。我看看，好哦。我希望我有看懂，我有看懂是一回事，有没有照做又是另外一回事。为什么我在跳？等一下，我还在这。为什么我在跳？不对啊。
Is that all you've got?
There goes my wages.
Sender. 差一点点就不行了。
Nice work! Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought. Let's see you back here again.
任务完成，我好棒！为什么我在滚？不对，任务在哪里？好，这个。这样子，好远哦！我的天哪，有没有那个呼噜网可以借用一下？这里应该近一点吧？这里。这样子，哈。哇！ 了。
I've always said that travel broadens.
等一下，我要那个地图啊！我需要标示啊！这样子有标到了吗？有了，好诶！我走错路了，天哪！这里才对。哪里有？我这里是不是有一个葫芦网的那个？哪里啊？找不到那个火的标志是在哪里？这个吗？嗨 ，hello。这里，出去，然后这里。Hello,
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Help?
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
不教授。
Nothing more, Professor.
I see.
想套我话。
Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
什么？更多作业？
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
什么?
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
幻术配方。
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd
like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
去找罗兰教授回报。好 ，Go。他有没有捷径可以到啊？这样好远哦，我看一下。我好像按错地方了，一直在按错地方哎！天哪！那好像也没有好远哎，那就用走的吧。
What are you up to now?
The portraits in the castle went all over something.
哦，就在这里而已嘛。
Ah, there
you have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must they first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience. And these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
我会努力的。等一下，我会完成任务的。
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
哇，好。这边要干嘛？
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
要怎么收集啊？收钱。要怎么收集啊？天哪，是要瞄准它吗？哇，好难哦！哇，哎，有了哦！哇哦！哇哦！ 进去。
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
哪里啊？
Might some kind soul help me?
对话。
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
为什么大家都讨厌你？
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstones, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Ooh. Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
那不是我的任务，刚是这个吗？不是要收集书页吗？我好像不小心就歪了啦！等一下啦。我刚不是要？啊，魔法轮盘？魔法轮盘是哪个？忘记了，没有关系啦。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
书页耶，可以拿它吗？啊，不是，按错了，这个，对，这个。好像不是这个。啊，没关系啊，都可以啦，好玩就好了啦，哈哈。哎呦。我的天啊！
I should come back to this another time.
什么意思？等一下啊！哎，错了吗？哎，哎，啊嘞？魔法轮盘，那这个吗？这个吗？这个啦，吼，这个吗？哦，对啦，这个啦，吼。哦，真是的，我刚在干嘛？不知道。我刚在瞎忙哎，天哪，瞎忙！
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
哈哈。书页在哪里？书页。哪里啊？看到了，过来。啊！ 哎呦！
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
That's it. Very good.
Very good.
Reparo.
哈哈，这里有宝箱的图案呢，那怎么进去啊？
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
这什么东西？这要干嘛？
Revelio.
这要干嘛？填数字吗？算了。现在要。 OK。那。 使用这个干嘛？哦，哇哦，它会动。这是什么？这是什么支线任务之类的吗？要跟他讲话吗？那算了，先跟他讲话，没关系啦。
Hello, I don't believe we've met. Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves...
先把我们的任务导正。这个。
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Oui. Oui. 跑好久哦，怎么这么久？
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Protego! Lumos.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
Revelio.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Lumos. So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Like we already know.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up
为什么要
ahead.
开始用跑的啊？为什么？
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see,
Revelio.
places to discover.
这里有
Oh,
东西
any
哦
you'd。like to share with the class? Lumos.
I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
这什么东西？这什么东西？钱钱。
Revelio.
这里还有东西可以采。好远哦！天哪，好远哦！
Levioso.
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys, ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Revelio.
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
好远哦。
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Revelio.
什么东西？
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
有什么？现在要干嘛？ 哦哇哦！我想去魔杖店，我想要我的魔杖。
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you. Truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
麦当劳那个虾子的汉堡啊，我在想我要不要买那个吃哎。我现在在边玩边想晚餐。有没有人吃过啊？好想吃看看，又怕不好吃，因为它很贵。那个麦当劳的虾子那个啊，好想吃哦，虾子。
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
哇，飞走了！哇
Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Take it. 完成魔杖。
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
你好，你好。
Curious indeed.
哇，粉红色哎！哎呦，选魔杖时间到。
How intriguing.
有差吗？完全看不出来啊。
Curious indeed.
长度，我更看不出来长度差在哪里了。灵活度10分灵活，那就10分灵活吧。
How intriguing.
其他是不是没有粉红色啊？那就刚刚这只粉红色，哪只？这只粉红色。稳定，大范围，威力，稳定就好了吧？学习速度快，好，我马上变形。OK， 就这个，我马上变形，没有问题啦。好，这样子，我买了。
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
我有魔杖了。噔噔噔噔噔噔噔。噔噔噔噔。这里是哪里？我要先找安安呐。我还要找那个哪里啊？哪个？这个他刚说要找哪里？我忘记了，我忘记了。啊，这个有，这个有，这个有。神奇萝卜啊，错了，走错路了，这里。哎，我走错路了，怎么会这样？噔噔噔，哇！
Well, hello there.
这里吗？跟他讲话吗
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat.
为什么麦当劳那个炸虾的不能单点？炸虾的那汉堡为什么只有配餐？我想要单点。
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
等一下啦，我在看麦当劳啦。等一下啦。好，他不能啊？为什么欢乐颂不可以？不可以按单点？我想吃那个炸虾。嘿，为什么？哦，我找到了，哦，在这里。等一下，我在看欢乐颂。等一下，啊，这要干嘛？哦，这要干嘛？买这个吗？
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
我也没钱买啊！天哪！等一下，那算了，没关系啊。那巨著于卷轴， 卷轴在哪里呢？啊，最新的发型，我想看。哇，卷轴什么的，任务什么的，我们先放在一边。我想看有什么新发型。哎，那里也有书页耶，可以。跑去哪了？刚那一页。刚那一页啊，在这里。找到了。秀发商店，哦耶！双馅麦当劳双馅派，不知道好不好吃哎？那个巧克力香蕉的，好吃吗？要叫一个吗？噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔。噔噔噔噔噔噔噔，哪里可以剪头发？我想看诶。对话。
Hello.
Hello.
Come in. Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly, why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the ministry, and I'm here thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you. Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit.
你还没吃晚餐吗？对呀，还没吃晚餐，现在正在看麦当劳欢乐颂，哈哈，正在看。
Why not, I say?
安娜
What sort of change? Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
What services do you offer?
我正在边玩边看麦当劳。麦当劳。等一下，剪头发。为什么？噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔。还是我应该直接走下去买。其实我家楼下就有一间麦当劳，我在看欢乐颂，只是因为我想说可以继续玩到他送过来。可是下去买就不用外送费耶！哇！
Revelio.
我是不是应该不要这么懒惰？哇！我拿到校服。对呀，我家楼下真的很方便，就有麦当劳。啊，好了，我晚点再下去买嘛，不要浪费这个外送费。哈哈。麦当劳。 可是我不知道这东西什么时候能存档哎，还是它会自动存档？可是现在其实也没有到很饿啦，因为我大概5点左右才吃一个那个 Seven 的饭团，那个麻油鸡饭团，好好吃哦。大概5点左右才吃， 你是玩任天堂的版本吗？对，没错，这个是 Switch 的版本。因为家里没有 PS5，我也很想玩画质好的啊，没有 PS5，没有 PS4，PS 系列的只有 PSV 啊。然后笔电我怕它跑不动，你就不要勉强它了。我的笔电我有看过它的推荐规格，我的笔电差不多就是压在那个标准规格上面一点点，一点点。我就想说哈，不要勉强他好了，再开个直播，他可能会直接跟我说拜拜，这样就不好了。所以我们还是就是玩了 Switch 的版本。离太难了，对，太难了，太难了，哇！我也想要看画质好的啊，太难了。我真的不知道这东西什么时候会存档哎，这样到底有没有存档啊？天哪
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcraft.
NS 是比较方便，窝在被窝玩，没错，窝在被窝玩。
I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need.
我电脑也是106年买的，被真生成低画质，跑得有点辛苦，但还是勉强可以玩。我想说，就算笔电可以，那跑低画质跟我玩 Switch 版本应该也是没有什么特别大的差别。那我还是玩 Switch 版本的好了，这样子的想法没错。
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
而且感觉有时候我跑直播就已经有点卡卡的。那如果再开个这个游戏，然后再跑个直播，哇，我笔电应该是会直接跟我说再见，那就哇不好哎。我的笔电不可以跟我说再见呢。这款游戏除非电脑有4K 萤幕，不然1080的画质真的蛮不清楚的。我有4K 吗？好像没有，应该是没有，哈哈，不会看。我想说蛮不清楚的，那就跟玩 Switch 版本的不会有什么差别啊，那就这样吧，我就玩 Switch 了，哈哈。有书页，过来。好欸，我超棒。魔药店在哪里？这个吗？嘿，这个好。
Revelio。
之前你玩到忘了要睡觉，这款游戏有毒。忘了睡觉不好哎，我希望我不会忘了睡觉哎，明天还要上班哎，不行哎。而且我还没吃晚餐，我等下饿了就会去买晚餐了吧？应该吧。我5点就开始玩了，现在已经要8点了，而且我甚至不知道它的存档点在哪里，我都不敢关掉，我怕关了下次又跟我说哇，从头再来一遍啊，不好哎。可以叫外送了，可是外送，可是外送还要付那个外送费， 可是我自己走下楼买，大概也才3分钟，
Thank goodness.
可以省那个40块。
Not that she deigns to come here, though I don't believe I've seen your face.
我家走到麦当劳大概真的只要3分钟哎，超快，用跑的1分钟。
Parry Pippin at your service. And this
我想吃那个炸虾天妇罗牛肉那个的汉堡啊，好好吃哦，应该很好吃吧？还想吃麦脆鸡。
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes.
还想吃那个巧克力香蕉派。
I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you
刚刚底下有个类似烟斗的，就是自动存档，真的哦。
Is it not the most fascinating art potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Revelio.
Oh, wow. 这里有箱子哎，银色眼镜，应该都探索完毕了吧？应该啦。我还有好多游戏想玩呢，我还有动物森友会的 DLC。 不过107年出的主机可以玩这款游戏真的是奇迹了。我不知道我的电脑是几年出的耶，它是ASUS ZenBook 15，哈，我不知道它是几年出的耶。等一下再查一下，我有点忘记。但是它这台电脑配，猫咪，猫咪可以养吗？哦，好可爱哟，可以养吗？ 好可爱哟！哇！猫咪不会飞吗？不要跑啊！我让你飞高高。啊，好可爱哟！哇哦，哇！跟我回家嘛！ 你是说 NS 哦？哈哈，我的是 OLED 的哦，新的，旧的我不知道能不能，会不会，应该也是可以啦。
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
天哪，这是什么东东？啊，这是什么东东？啊！我也是 OLED， 但我不敢玩，怕把主机超坏掉。对耶，我没有摸摸看它现在热不热。 我应该等下摸摸看它烫不烫的哈。我等下把它拔起来摸看看。我忘记了我已经玩了，我5点开始的，3个小时啊！ 我等这一段结束，把它拔起来摸摸看它有没有烫烫。啊，等一下，我还没按那个防护，作弊！走开，离我远点。哦，为什么？我要死掉了，我要没了！哎，我明明有按，我明明有按那个，怎么会这样？去打前面那个塞巴斯汀安，不要打我！啊，对，打他，不要打我！我明明就有按那个。什么是古代魔法求职啊？等一下，我明明就有按那个，为什么我明明就有按那个防护啊？防不住吗？等一下，我的补品才刚拿到就要没有了，等一下 ，no。这游戏真难玩。等一下，我的补品要没有了。我按错了，怎么会是按卢佛斯？等一下啦，我没有了啦！我还把补品用完了耶！天哪！我的天哪！你买副厂的副厂的转接头不是用底座，怕过热，可能是掉针。我是用原厂的，都是原厂的，什么都是原厂的但我等一下还是摸摸看它有没有烫烫的。我先把这个打完嘛，我打得赢吗？天哪！再来一次吗？哭啊！
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
你记得可以闪躲。刚破新户是不是没防住他？还是我按的时间太烂了？
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
What? 康斗术过了就能用古代魔法了，没问题，我努力哦，我努力哦，我明明就按了闪躲，我明明就按了，为什么？你真的很过分哎，真的很奇怪哎，你怎么可以这样？你怎么可以这样？
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. Confringo.
等一下。
What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done.
等一下
Confringo.
Preparing.
不是，不是，怎么会按到复修啦？等一下 下啦！我按太快了啦，连按到3下都用光光了啦。我闪开了。等一下，不是，不是，不是，等一下，我要闪开。我闪不开。等一下，我要，Oh no！ 不是，塞巴斯汀啊，你加油好不好？哎，很奇怪。等一下，不，我打不赢，我打不赢。
Lumbering lout.
He's faltering.
Do the job.
等一下，差一点点。好难玩哦。不是啊，为什么是复修？等一下。哦。等一下，救命！等一下，不要！啊，差一点点呢，不要这样哎，不要这样哎，真的哦，我跟你说，就差那么一点点哦，我跟你说，哎，楼下还是什么东西？这样子。太早结束就没有游戏体验了。不是，我这打得太刺激了。
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement.
真是的。
Love like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, Officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
观众体验挺赞的，哇哦，那是谢喽。复修按什么啊？这个吗？
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
还有什么东西要修啊？我不知道。这个吗？还有什么东西要修啊
Repair.
哪个？这个吗？不对，这里，那里。好了，修完了吗？我超棒的吧？哈，这样子吗？等一下，刚那边有那个东西，我要出去捡啊。那个树叶吗？闪了一下的那个金金的东西。等一下，刚外面那个东西。哈。我刚刚好像看到一个东西。对，我刚就是看到这个东西。好了，可以进去了。哼哼。对，我应该先看一下我的 Switch 烫不烫。等一下哦。 哎咻，好像还可以耶，没有到很烫。好像还可以。戳回去。哎呀，怎么跑不出来？哦，跑出来了。
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
哇！斗篷与长袍，按下装备一件。这里还有什么东西呢？我看看啊！哇哦，大衣，哇哦，裙子，哇哦，哇哦，都没钱买，没有钱啊，没钱买，买不起，买不起，哭啊！之后再来买。
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. To peruse my shop.
下面有箱子哎，我要翻。这是怎样？可是它会亮哎，它应该可以拿。它不能拿吗？不行吗？它亮亮的呢，可恶！好吧。
Hello there. Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers.
装扮，装扮，看一下。防御期6，这个比较好。啊，这个不好看哎。好吧，这样子，虽然它没有很好看，这是什么东西？米色围巾。噔噔噔噔噔噔，我刚还有拿到什么东西吗？我忘记了。噔噔噔噔噔。 收藏。这什么东西？哇！任务。哎，奖励有穿着跟魔法手柄哎，我想要哎。哼。先把这个做到一个地方，再去买个晚餐，然后再看看今天要不要再开第二次这个。啊！先把这个做到一个地方，就要去买晚餐哈！我要买麦当劳，我要买那个炸虾、牛肉、汉堡，还有买脆鸡。还有那个巧克力香蕉派，好吃好吃。
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
好麻烦呢。你们只会听到我咬东西咔吱咔吱的声音。薯条变成魔杖，哇，不好哎！那里有树叶，好想拿哦，它在飞。
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
哇，被发现了。Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
明明就是有看见，还有超明显的，我的头发太亮了。
Working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well.
Thank you.
Now, what can I... Oh. There's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
被发现了，哈。
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
我有喝过奶油啤酒哎，在那个 大阪的环球影城，其实我觉得没有很好喝，我觉得还好。
Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
我觉得还好而已啦。
Trolls, Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle. I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
他只有接受的按钮吗？可是我想要看，刚刚好像有一个宝箱呢，我可以，我不要，可以不要吗？可以不要吗？不可以耶，他不给我选其他的按键呢。哇哦，好坏哦！啊，我想要翻宝箱。哼，强迫我回去，可恶！ 等一下，我手机要没电了，我的充电器，等一下啊！哎呦，好，任务完成，我超棒！这样是到一个阶段，应该差不多现在是一个阶段吧？应该是吧？我看一下，这样有存档了吧？有吧？我把这个惊叹号点开，很想把它点完呢。 这个 ，OK， 这样是一个阶段了吧？我们要去买晚餐，麦当劳，麦当劳。要怎么看有没有存档？还是其实不能看？啊，阅读邮件，我有什么邮件？哦，费格找我晚一点嘛，我先去买个晚餐嘛。回来会不会开第二次，我就不晓得。
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at.
Potato.
要怎么存档啊？还是他就是不能自己手动存档啊？要怎么存档？设定吗？啊，有了，储存游戏 ，OK。 这样子吗 ？OK， 然后返回主选单，这样子应该就有存好吧？有吧？有吧？大家，我们现在不知道晚上会不会再开一次，不晓得。我要先去买晚餐喽。 大家拜拜，我们下次见，拜拜，记得吃晚餐哦，记得开启小铃铛。对啦，要开的话也可以啦，因为我都是有点突袭式的直播，没错。然后 IG 也会记得提醒大家要开播了，推特就不一定会记得，然后我会努力记得，对。 大家先这样哦，拜拜，记得吃饭哦，拜拜。